2000s Adam Sandler movie.
Click!
This is Halloween, this is Halloween.
Hello and welcome to Trick or TV. It is time for the final four episodes going on in our Halloween breakdown to figure out the ultimate episode of television.
This is breaking news. We're going to go live on the scene to our reporter, Ken. Ken, what are the people saying? What have they voted for? Well, it seems like Russia hacked the election and we don't know.
So we're taking this a little differently this time around. We're each taking two categories that we're going to fight for why those episodes should advance. Josh, why don't you get us started?
So in the kids category, we had The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown beating out The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. And you know, this was a toss-up. This was the closest of the races. And, you know, people, I guess, love the Sprouse twins, especially that they're...
I just love twins in general. So my problem with Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown is that I think it's a very strong contender. I think it's a classic. I understand that. The special itself is memorable. Let's take, for example, Friends, the one with the Halloween party. Very memorable episode, but there are other episodes of Friends that are also incredibly memorable. I feel like just that Halloween special is iconic, which hurts it as a contender.
But to your point, it originally aired in 1966.
That's true.
The fact that it's so
old.
Yeah, the fact that it's still so memorable today. Do you think in, I don't know, like 50 years, people are going to remember the Friends Halloween episode?
Or most of the other episodes are competing against other shows that came out during peak TV, which makes them stronger contenders because the fact that they stand out means more. Moving on to the 90s category, Friends, the one with the Halloween party, is our winner that is advancing to the final four. Josh hates, it's honestly...
The 90s were such a great decade. I was born. Okay, maybe not as great, but Friends, that's the best we could come up with.
I think that this Friends episode is incredibly joke-dense. From the moment the Halloween party starts, the first 3 minutes of the Halloween party has great laugh-out-loud punchlines. We have Phoebe comes in and does a standoff against Monica.
Ah, Catwoman. So we meet again.
So we do, Supergirl.
It's me, Phoebe.
Chandler coming out in his pink bunny suit.
Monica, can I talk to you for a second? Listen, I appreciate you getting me the costume.
Oh, you did this to him?
What? I thought he'd love it. His favorite kid's book was The Velveteen Rabbit.
The Velveteen Rabbit was brown and white.
Well, it was either a pink bunny or no bunny at all.
No bunny at all. Always no bunny at all.
Joey dressing up as Chandler.
I'm Chandler. Dude, what happened?
How is that me?
Okay. I'm Chandler.
When have I ever done that?
When have I ever done that?
Friends is more a nostalgia show. You know why Friends is famous? Why people like Friends? Because they can go...
Okay, it's not a nostalgia show because I didn't watch it when it was coming out and I still like it. So you can't make the nostalgia show argument.
It's a show like The Office that, because of Netflix, has gained a resurgence.
Alright, speaking of The Office, let's move on to the Chernerverse.
Michael Schur. The Office did lose out. The Office has so many strong episodes, but Brooklyn Nine-Nine, every Halloween episode...
Yes,
is
every
one to look
Halloween
forward
episode
to.
is one to look forward to. I can't wait till the season 6 Halloween episode. That being said, I think they're good as a collective.
Sure.
And I'm worried about how Halloween, we're just analyzing the season 1 Halloween episode. How does that stand alone?
I think it was so inventive, it's so clever. I love just trickery and like the last minute, oh, this is what happened. It's Ocean's 11, but in the Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Our last category.
We are family.
Do, 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 do.
But it's now. Mama, ooh.
That's right. How I Met Your Mother, the Slutty
Didn't
Pumpkin.
need to make you cry. If I'm not back again.
How I Met Your Mother, the Slutty Pumpkin episode is the episode that's advancing. We kind of called in a guest contributor to speak to why she likes How I Met Your Mother.
I don't really love How I Met Your Mother so much as a TV show, and I generally think a lot of episodes aren't as funny as they're hyped up to be, but I do really like the Slutty Pumpkin because I like the message of hope it
And that was Shreya, Shruti's twin sister, out in the field. And actually, you know, we'll give you a little behind the scenes. Shruti does not have a twin sister. She is just running back and forth really quickly.
So the positives of the How I Met Your Mother episode, it's a season 1 contender, which I think just like gives it a little bit of
impressive.
What's it called? Like an underdog points. People like rooting for an underdog, and I think season 1 episodes in general are weaker. But like compared to Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Brooklyn Nine-Nine as a season 1 episode, you wouldn't be able to pick it out.
No.
How I Met Your Mother, you can tell it's a season 1 episode. They haven't really gotten their footing yet.
Hey, Ted, you'll never guess what happened.
Your costume's
Our
good?
costume. Yes. That is why we're best friends.
That scene is just so incredibly cheesy, and it's like you can tell they're just trying to establish these characters and relationships, but it does not land,
Yeah.
especially on a rewatch. Also, the final scene of the How I Met Your Mother episode, very sweet, and like I get that it's all about, you know, hoping and waiting for more.
How do you do this, Ted? How do you sit out here all night on the roof in the cold and still have faith your pumpkin's gonna show up?
Well, I'm pretty drunk. Look, I know that odds are the love of my life isn't gonna magically walk through that door in a pumpkin costume at 2:43 in the morning, but this seems as nice a spot as any to just, you know, sit and wait.
No, it's Halloween in New York City. You're not gonna sit on the roof. You're gonna be freezing cold. Doesn't make any sense.
Go trick-or-treating, get some candy.
Or sit inside.
There's literally a bar downstairs.
I understand the whole hope argument, the tradition argument, and I think that it really plays with your emotions, but the gut punch at the end, I'm just mad. I'm like, no, go inside, it's cold outside.
Maybe they were paying an homage to the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. The end of the episode is Linus waiting for the Great Pumpkin. He gets scooped up in the freezing cold in the middle of the night. And then he just goes on a tangent about how next year he's going to show them, he's going to find the Great Pumpkin.
We have both picked our top 2 contenders for what should make the Final Four.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown.
And I'm saying Friends, the one with the Halloween party, super funny. How I Met Your Mother, very sweet, nice emotional resonance. I'm not going to be that upset if you don't vote for it. I think...
You spelled slutty wrong in the slutty
Okay,
pumpkin.
I don't know how to spell...
So, now it's time to vote for the final 2. The finals. The big kahuna.
They're going to go head to head. Ow.
Ow. Okay, well, we're going to go nurse our concussions.
Go vote!